What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and the videos. Today we are going to be doing something really fun. Well, not really that fun. If you guys are OGs of the channel, you know that I actually hate wiring anything. Not a fan at all. But today we are going to try our hand at wiring something. So today we're going to be putting a new head stereo deck unit, or whatever you want to call it, in the GTR. When I bought the car, it had a very old Alpine that has a iPod Touch or older, like the 20-pin connector, actually built into it. So we got ourselves a Sony with built-in Bluetooth that we're going to put into the car, which I have been driving the car now for about a week. Since the last video that you guys saw, which was the actual engine install part 2 and the car coming to life. I've been driving for a week trying to put miles in the new engine, and I've come to realize that the Alpine isn't cutting it, and the fact that I cannot Bluetooth my phone to it is an absolute nightmare. So we bought this. This had great reviews. It does not have a CD deck because, let's face it, who plays CDs these days? So just a Bluetooth, and it has a plug, and you can actually Bluetooth 2 phones to it at the same time, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna go ahead and head into the shop, go ahead and get the old Alpine out, and then you guys will see me do some wiring. Now this is the harness for an R32 GTR, and I will put the link in the description for this where you guys can order this. I got it off Amazon. It's actually should be perfect. It's 2 plugs and all the wires you need, and then the head unit obviously comes with the plug for that too as well. So I am gonna go ahead and head out. We're gonna go ahead and pull everything out of the center console and get started. So let's do that. All right, guys, so we're sitting inside the GTR, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly what we have to actually remove. Obviously, I have the steering wheel out, which is over here. So what we have to remove here in the center console is the shift knob, shift boot, and then this whole area that covers the dash. So the first thing you want to do is yank out the ashtray. We'll sit that over there. We'll take the shift knob off, which might take a second, so we'll fast forward. Okay. Then we're going to take the shift boot off, which is another easy task here. Boop. We'll just set these all aside. Now, there are 4 nuts, 4 screws. So there's one here, there's one in here that you guys can't see. It's kind of recessed down in here. And then there are 2, one here and one here. So once we pull all 4 of those out, this whole trim piece will pull out. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these screws undone. I'll set up the camera and then we'll get this out. And then what our goal is to get this old school Alpine out of here so we can make room for the new Sony. So let's go ahead and get everything out. There we go. So the old Alpine is out. Now we got to get in here to the wiring and get rid of this eyesore that is wired in here. This was done in Japan. All of the tabs on it have Japanese on them. What a job. So we've got all that out of here. I will show you guys. Well, let's go ahead and at least get the new head unit wired up. Let's go do that. All right guys, so I've got everything laid out here. This is what I was talking about earlier. This is your antenna adapter. So this is the old school plug from Nissan, which I don't know if you guys can see because it's just wants to be blurry. And then we have the plug that goes into the new stereo. So this is absolutely necessary. The link will be in the description for this too as well. But we've got our harness here, which I've already gotten ready. We've got our plug that goes directly into the Sony. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and hook these in to this. I'm gonna strip these and make sure we can get them in, and then we have our heat shrink and our torch to just go ahead and shrink those. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. This will be super fast. I'm not gonna do a super, let you guys watch the actual process. So we're gonna go through and actually just speed this clip up, but this will at least give you guys an idea. All right guys, so as you can see, we've got everything wired in, okay? These two do not get used, so we just cap them off. And then this is the ground, which I need to add a piece onto so we can ground everything. But that is it. That is the wiring of this. Very simple, very easy. Everything is shrink wrapped, and I zip tied everything so we don't have any stress on them. So let's go ahead and get this finished up, and then we'll jump to the car. So the next thing you'll see is we'll be plugging this bad boy in and getting the new deck in. So let's go do that. All right guys, so the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and pull this cage back out, get the new deck installed into the cage, and then we can just plug everything in. So let's go ahead and pull this out as the air conditioner pops off. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's go ahead and get this installed into the cage here. All right, everything is back in. This should pop off if we want. Voila. Okay. Well, I guess I can put the key in and see if it turns on. Hey, look guys, we got it. It works. It works. All right, so there it is. Let's go ahead and turn the key on here. Hey, Bluetooth audio, no device. Let's go ahead and get my phone connected. If we can get a song to play. Oh my God, there we go. It's in, ladies and gents. All right, guys, so that's gonna do it for today's video. Super simple install, actually a lot simpler than I thought it was gonna be. I hate wiring, you guys know that. So I was actually super surprised at how easy that was. We got it in, the Bluetooth is working, which is all I cared about. It does, like I said, doesn't have a CD deck, doesn't have any of that, so it sounds good. And I'm super stoked to actually be able to cruise in the car and actually play the tunes that I want to instead of weird stuff. So with that, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Deuces. I will see you guys in the next one. If you're liking the content, like and subscribe, please. It helps the channel out. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. We're at like 4.8K, so we got a ways to go, but I want to do it. So deuces, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.